putting an exact, definition or interpretation, that I would agree. That sounds pretty good, and that's probably what I had in mind.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio.
Fall in love at first.
RocklandWorldRadio.com.
Welcome to Dialogues with Dan, heard on Rockland World Radio every Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to check out the archives, which you can access off the menu bar. And now the host of Dialogues with Dan, Mr. Dan Windheim.
Oh, thanks, Richard. Hi, everyone. It's Dan. And tonight, I'm speaking again with Bonnie Salt and her daughter, Kayla. Yeah, I guess we could say it's Kayla Salt.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Bonnie.
Hi.
Kayla.
Hello. Good to see you again.
Yes, you also. We were speaking about Kayla's life and her dealing with being someone who's living with Down syndrome. Mm-hmm. Maybe you could speak about how you and Kayla became family and about what that was like when you added Kayla to your life.
Okay, sure. Well, first I noticed that you're politically correct, and as they say, put the person first. Like you didn't say Down syndrome child, you said a person with Down syndrome.
Yes.
And that's something perhaps that some might not know.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's very important.
Yeah, because explain why it's important.
Just like anybody, we're people first, and we're not our label.
Yes.
It's just something that gives more information,
Exactly.
We all have something that we're dealing with.
Yes, that's right.
Some people just don't, wear it, so...
yes.
Especially. But Kayla entered my life when she was 10 days old. I went through the process of adoption home study, because I so badly wanted to adopt a child with Down syndrome. And that came from all the years of my working with that special population, as well as, all children and adults with developmental disabilities.
Yes.
You
were working with ARC, is that
I
right?
worked there for many years, yes.
Yes.
I have my bachelor's degree from Buffalo State University in special ed. And,
right.
Combined with my master's degree in counseling.
Yes. So you were lucky enough to add Kayla to your life.
Yeah. I was at work one day. At that time, I was working at Abbott House, actually, as an adoption home finder.
Yes.
And the home study is grueling. And I got a phone call from my social worker saying to me, "Do you want to become a mommy today?"
Yes.
And this little girl, this beautiful baby, Eurasian,
yes.
Birth parents, Korean and Polish.
Wow.
A doctor and an engineer. And that was at the time where the crack baby epidemic was going on. And, being hypersensitive to prenatal care. When I heard, that she was the mother was a doctor, I, was rest assured that the baby had excellent prenatal care.
No, I'm sure. Yes. And at that time, Kayla, obviously you were just 10 days old.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
You were just a baby when you joined our family. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm not be rude, but Kayla is now in her mid-20s.
How old are you?
25. Yes, and maybe you could tell us what is a day in your life like, Kayla? What sort of things is Kayla doing?
When you get up in the morning,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Listen to music.
Listen to music,
Yeah.
and you get ready to go to
Just.
get dressed. Yep.
Just.
And you look out your window. You wait for your van from Giovanni to pick you up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you ride with your friends in the van.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to Giovanni Tech Building in New
yeah.
Hampstead, right?
Yeah.
And the Without Walls program.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And what sort of things is Kayla working on? And what has she done well in? And what are her future goals?
I don't think she's feeling that great.
No.
Okay. Well, Kayla loves her horseback riding.
Yes.
And
You like that, Kayla?
Yeah.
Like horses?
Yeah.
Do you brush the horses?
Yeah.
And watch them?
Yeah.
And ride them?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
What's your horse's name?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No.
And you go to the Successful Learning Center.
Yeah.
And you're taking a journaling class.
Yeah.
And the Without Walls program, the theory is if the person can have the skills where, like in the old days, it was the workshop, then they might as well take those skills out into the community.
Yes.
And many people, have jobs developed for them. And
Wow.
you know it, the whole spiel as well as I do, getting a job coach.
Yes.
Kayla, with her peers, sometimes volunteers Meals on Wheels,
Oh, excellent.
right? You like helping the poor kids, right?
Yes. And that's the program with Bill Flynn. Is that right?
That's the Giovanni Without Walls program.
That's not Bill Flynn.
Well, Kayla gets excellent home and community-based services through
Yes.
Bill Flynn's agency and
Oh,
other stuff
She does.
located
yeah.
in Valley Cottage.
Excellent.
Right.
And at this time, Kayla and you live together?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I actually, when I adopted her, back when I was working in the field as a service coordinator, I never thought that there would be a shortage of residential placements. I never really wanted her in a group home per se, because
Yes.
I can't imagine living with 3 or 7 or 10 other people.
Sure.
It's hard enough living with one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, having a roommate.
Yes.
So I thought by this age, she would hopefully be in like a supported apartment, ideally.
Yeah,
But
is
there's
that
no
still...
funds? There's no funds.
Oh, no.
So we have to get creative, and we're working with Brian Crane, who's her superb service coordinator, and with her boyfriend Solomon's family to try to get together resources and get them an apartment, and have the financial support and the staffing from another step.
Oh, that's excellent. And I know monies are tight, but are there money to help in these pursuits, like
There's
living?
money, like in Kayla and Solomon's
Yes.
situation, as long as they could be alone from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Brian had said to us that, then they can get an apartment, because they'd have staff from 7 a.m. to 11
Yes.
p.m.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, and Kayla, you and Solomon are very close.
Yeah.
And it's been a nice relationship.
Yeah, that you.
Excellent.
6 years.
Oh, excellent.
You love your boyfriend.
That's fantastic. So this is a possibility this will actually happen.
Yeah. Tell me when you get married.
What?
Tell me when you get married.
Oh, when I get married.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, what they're trying, I mean, people disabled, able-bodied, have the pursuit of happiness,
Right.
right?
Right.
All human beings deserve the right to
Have,
marry. And
have love and be loved.
exactly, yes. So as far as Kayla and your goals, what are the current goals in Kayla's life?
Kayla getting out into the community.
Yeah.
And being appropriate with strangers.
Yeah.
It's like they call it stranger danger.
Yes.
Kayla doesn't filter that out currently too well.
No.
She's so loving and trusting, but
Yes.
it's trusting to a fault. She'll go up to strangers and give them a hug.
Right.
Right?
So how does one learn about what's appropriate, what's not, and are there courses to teach people this?
Yeah, well, currently with her Juanio Without Walls program and another
Yes.
step, at home and community-based programs, so there's overlapping. They go to such places as the Palisades Mall, where,
Oh, exactly.
there's so many people.
Yes.
And Kayla's goes mall walking, right?
Mm.
And any time that you're tempted to walk up to a stranger, right, staff redirect you. And so it's the same when you with Jackie. Yeah. So, most people are fine, but some are cuckoo, crazy,
Yes.
dangerous, right? So you have to trust. You have to trust the staff. Yeah.
Yeah.
To teach.
Yes.
And for everybody to be teachable.
Yes. And you as a mother, you must be very, sensitive about what's my daughter gonna do? What are they teaching her? They can't just throw someone who has challenges
Right.
out in the community.
Right.
You have to have a great education.
Right. And Kayla's definitely in the most appropriate programs.
Oh,
And,
yes.
we suspect that she's going to continue with these programs for a very long time.
Sure. And I guess at home, you reinforce what they teach at school.
Right.
Yes, and hopefully,
And also, Hammy and I, that's Solomon's mother, we supervise them on dates in this freezing weather. I think, all of the local counties go to the Palisades Mall.
right,
And, to make sure that they're not going up to strangers.
yes,
But Kayla will see a cute guy sometime. And say,
yeah.
I want to marry him.
Oh, do you?
I say, Kayla, what's his name? I don't know.
Oh, yes. Hopefully, yeah, well, that's,
She has absolutely, as you know, a ton of strengths, right?
yes,
Well, first, you're beautiful, sweet.
yes. Share with
social.
us some of your strengths.
Say, I'm a swimmer. Go ahead.
I can't.
Okay, he's feeling shy. Swimming,
Yeah.
horseback riding, dancing,
Yeah.
modeling,
Singing.
singing.
Mm,
The list goes on.
excellent.
Yeah.
And
She loves to shop.
oh,
I call her diva daughter
yeah.
and drama queen.
Oh. I mean, you'll take that, right?
Yeah.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, a lot of women are drama queens, right?
What about men?
Oh, well, I guess
King.
men also.
Drama king.
Yes, exactly. So what are some of the other things that Kayla enjoys? What else do you like? TV?
Yeah.
Yes?
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Like movies?
No.
You
No?
like movies?
Yeah.
In the theater?
I know.
What's some movies that you saw?
I don't know.
I don't think she's feeling that well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. So
But I
you...
know your favorite Broadway show is Mamma Mia.
Oh, excellent. And you have some favorite actors or singers? Yes, you like, let me guess, Leo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like him?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
And your favorite group is
One day.
One Direction.
Oh,
Yep.
that's beautiful. That's, music's important.
You've gone to a lot of concerts, right?
That's
One
great.
Day, Backstreet Boys,
Mm.
Britney Spears,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
on and on.
Yes. How about some things maybe Kayla doesn't enjoy? Do you help out in the house, cleaning?
It's kind of like pulling teeth.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
but we expect it of her.
Yes.
One skill that she really has, and she can work doing folding.
Oh,
She loves
Yes.
taking her clothes out of her dresser
yes.
and refolding them.
Mm.
And I ask her to fold my clothes, with the incentive
Yes.
of paying her money. But she's stubborn and only wants to do her clothes.
Oh, really?
Don't you want to make money?
I don't know. So.
You don't think so, because you get it for nothing.
Well, maybe as time goes on, you'll do that.
And that's also being covered in Joanio and Another Steps program goal.
Yes. So, Joanio, you could find that website on the internet.
Yeah, that's www.joanio.org.
Yes, and they do great things helping. I know they work with the developmental disabled, but also they work with other disabilities.
Yes, that's
Don't they?
Psychiatric
Yes.
problems called the PROS program.
Yes,
They're wonderful. They work, from infancy to the very end, of life. And
Yeah.
also like when we were kids last week,
yes, that's right.
folks with developmental disabilities didn't live long. And
True.
particularly people with Down syndrome, and that's because I think it's 2/3 are born with a heart defect,
Yes,
which now they operate on.
yes. So they are more advanced in medical information.
And
Yes,
just getting back to Joanio and similar agencies, but we got to plug Joanio because of their excellence. Kayla started at 1 month old with infant
Yes.
development, and she even had speech therapy at 1 month old. And I said to the
Yes.
speech therapist, excuse me, but I don't know any 1 month old that speaks.
yes,
But
That's
she
right.
explained that Down syndrome, big component is the physical disabilities and
Right.
the tongue control.
yes. So that is important. Yeah, I'm wondering though, that Joanio, I imagine, offers groups and like groups. They does Kayla involved in groups like they have like dance groups and
Oh,
Don't-
the social and recreational
Yes.
programs, yes.
Yes.
And Westchester ARC and Rockland ARC have huge recreational programs. And Rockland ARC just last month had their annual Stardust Ball. And that's like a black tie event. And it
nice.
gives everybody a chance
Yes.
to be a star for a day.
Yes. Just because the child is developmentally disabled, they do have talents.
Absolutely.
What do they call it? Ideal. No, it's based on that TV show.
Life Goes On with Chris Burke.
Yeah, Chris Burke is a huge role model.
Right. And
For-
he's the head of the Down Syndrome Society. I forget his title, but
Yes.
yeah, he's wonderful.
Yeah, and he was, he's a man.
Ambassador, I think that's
Yeah.
his title.
He's a man who was born with developmental disability
And Down
and
Syndrome
Down
Society.
syndrome, and now he's a famous actor.
Mhm.
Is that right?
Right.
And you said he's acting in a show.
Unfortunately, the show's not on the air anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, it was called Life Goes On. And
Yes.
if you could find it on YouTube,
Yes.
it's really exciting.
That's right.
Mhm.
So you have mentioned the role discrimination plays in Kayla's life, but all disabled people's lives.
Mhm.
Maybe you could speak about discrimination.
Well, it's horrible. We all face it in one way or
Yes.
another. But starting from when Kayla was an infant, and took her to infant splash classes here in Nyack at the Y.
Yes.
We were in the locker room. Obviously, she's an infant, and somebody said to me, "Wow, I never saw anyone lose weight so fast from a pregnancy."
Yes.
There's this. That blew my mind. That's not so much discrimination, but it's uninformed.
Or ignorance.
Right.
Yes.
From the time that she started playing in the playground, she was
Yes.
awesome. She's very athletic.
Yes.
Kids would stare at her and use the god awful term retard, which
Yes.
is now totally unacceptable.
That's right. And what I imagine Kayla doesn't get angry, or she doesn't respond to when other kids say things. That's
Right.
I
And
mean-
if she sees that a group of mainstream kids are laughing, well, this is when she was younger in particular,
Yes.
she would laugh alone,
Right.
and then they would laugh even more.
Right.
The retard word, of course, being
Yes.
synonymous with stupid, and at that time, I have to admit, I would get full of rage.
Oh, I bet.
I lost my temper a number of times.
Yes.
But then I came to realize that nobody listens. When somebody's screaming, nobody could hear what you're saying.
Yes.
And I started to educate them.
Exactly. That's what you need to do. You have to go above them. You have to realize this is their ignorance, their disability,
Right.
that they can't even grasp how stupid they are.
Right, right.
Yes.
And start with, let me teach you something.
Yeah.
And in the supermarket, well, two things. One is that thing that I've encountered over and over, unfortunately, again, when she was younger, it was cashiers joking around with each other, and again, the word retard. And they just, excuse me, but my daughter has Down syndrome.
Yes.
And I really resent you using that
Yes.
term. And
Yeah.
they've, visible embarrassment, and they
Yes.
apologize. One thing, I'm sure you want to move along, but perhaps the hardest to take discrimination, and this actually made the front page of the Journal News. I won't mention the junior high school where Kayla attended. There was a graduation ceremony. The whole graduating class was there, and they had an awesome slideshow of all the kids doing all sorts of activities, and
Yes.
we were waiting, anticipating, we can't wait to see Kayla, this and that, and the show came to an end, and the whole special ed department was left out.
Yes.
So we went and spoke to the principal, and we were in tears, and she was in tears.
Oh.
Apparently.
Yeah. Yes. Don't you feel though that what we need is, years ago, the Down syndrome, people living with Down syndrome or other disabilities were hidden, or they were hidden or not spoken about. I think now, and even more, the more people are out there, the more people will accept them, Yeah, Kayla.
Oops.
See, Kayla, we're on TV.
Yep.
You want to say hi to
Kayla,
Solomon?
I know you don't.
You want to wave?
I know your nose itches. Could you put your hand down?
You want to wave? Say hi, Solomon.
And
I'm on internet radio.
yep.
Yeah, this is Kayla.
What do you want
Hi.
to say, Solomon?
I love you, babe.
I love you, babe.
Yes. So, yes, this is Kayla and her mom, Bonnie, on internet radio.
Hey, Solomon. Love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Hey, Solomon.
He's a great, great, great guy.
Yes.
Very talented.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
How so?
He's an awesome drummer,
Oh,
an awesome dancer. He plays golf, field hockey. He's involved in Special Olympics.
yes. That's excellent.
Mhm.
So, going back to discrimination, do you feel that the more disabled people get out there, the more will break down the walls of
Mhm.
separation?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And as you were alluding to, and well, that horrific film by Geraldo Rivera,
Yes.
you would think that was, back when it was recorded, but when Kayla was born, and when our friend had her child with Down syndrome, it's still being said, or up to 20 years ago, as far as I know, it's our friend. The doctor still told my friend best to put him in an institution. He's only going to live till he's 4 years old, and best to go home and tell the family that he died.
Oh,
And that was as recent as 1992.
yes. Well, thank God things have gotten way better than 92,
Way better.
and they're still getting better.
Oh,
right?
better and better. If there's it was any time to be, born, well, I think for anyone, just things have gotten, they're just getting better and better and better.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and I just wanted to quote Michelle Obama.
Oh, please do.
When they go down, we go high.
Yeah, that's a great one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I'm really pleased you guys came in again. You might remember Bonnie and Kayla were on Dialogues with Dan. Must have been a few months ago,
Yeah,
you were
October,
on?
I think.
but now we have it on videotape.
Yes.
Yes, that's a great thing. So, before we end, maybe you could speak about the future with Kayla and the future of things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Kelly, can you want to sit back a little bit so I can see you? Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, I can imagine
So pretty,
you'll
Kayla.
just keep getting better looking, prettier and prettier.
Prettier,
Right,
Kayla?
Kayla?
And one day your nose is going to stop itching.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes,
Please,
so,
please. 'Cause, okay, this is the
Please.
end.
well, 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we hope that Kayla, will continue. We know that Kayla's going to continue to thrive.
Yes.
She's well liked and well loved,
Excellent.
and it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
And thank goodness for New York State, especially the lower Hudson Valley,
Exactly.
and all the rich services. And with those services, I know she's going to succeed, and success, everyone is different.
Yes. And I imagine anyone who wants to maybe speak with you or contact you, Bonnie, you'll give your email
Mm-hmm.
address and you could share.
I could state it now if you want.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, that's Leo Girl, LeoGirl, 8/16/1960 at gmail.com. And
Yes.
I'm looking to start a parent support group, and as I'm a great advocate for those with disabilities. And just one more plug with Joanio, a
Yes.
staff member named Marquis. He wrote a rap song, and maybe Kayla could say it. Don't diss me, I'm
Able.
right. Don't diss me, I'm able. Not
Yeah.
disabled, but
Yes.
don't diss me, I'm able.
Yes. Well,
So please contact me. I would really love it. I'd really like to meet other parents and professionals.
and I'm sure you would give your phone number, Bonnie,
Right
or
now.
would you mind
Okay,
sharing it?
sure.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, my cell phone number is 845-709-9058. 845-709-9058. And I welcome you, welcome anybody that wants to be welcomed.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to thank Bonnie Salt and her lovely daughter, Kayla, for joining me on Dialogues with Dan. Let's
you.
look in the camera and say, peace.
Peace.
Have a good night.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com